Hello everyone, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. We're doing another one. We're grinding it out today. Why? Because the Giants just signed to the practice squad Alfred the Butler Did It Morris. How exciting is that? Alfred Morris, 31 years old, had one carry with the Arizona Cardinals in 2019. Hasn't been very productive probably since 2017 with Dallas, and we are signing him to the practice squad. Okay, you know you're in trouble when you're signing Alfred Morris. I mean, come on, guys. We don't need to sign a running back. Devontae Freeman just needs some time to build up his strength and stamina and figure out the offense. Wayne Gallman, Wayne Gallman's Wayne Gallman. Deion Lewis, I'm fine with Deion Lewis. The problem is the five guys up front, not the guys standing behind them. That's the biggest problem we're having right now. And bringing someone in like Alfred Morris, and yes, he probably has some familiarity with the Jason Garrett system, I'm not looking at that like, whoa, that's great. I'm thinking to myself, was BUTCH WOOLFOLK and like Rodney Hampton not available? Where can we just find a guy off the street? I mean, Devontae Freeman, you gave him, a couple of carries, and now we're like, well, we need to sign Alfred Morris. The same thing with Wayne Gallman. You give him a couple of carries. Deion Lewis is still serviceable, but these are guys that are serviceable running backs. The issue that we have are the five gentlemen standing in the front. You need to stop the Nick Gates experiment. You need to put in Pulley, or hell, put in Shane Lemieux. Shane Lemieux hasn't even played yet. Let's put in Lemieux and see what he can do. You gotta stop the Cam Fleming fiasco. Let's just put Matt Parrott in, or Parrott in. I'm not even sure exactly. I always forget how to say his name. Let's just put him in and see what he can do. Kevin Zeiler is a shell of himself. Will Hernandez has regressed so much, I don't even know what to do with Will Hernandez. Andrew Thomas is a beacon of hope. Well, Pro Football Focus only has him as the worst-rated offensive line. I hate Pro Football Focus. And there's so many reasons why I hate Pro Football Focus. I'm not even going to get into them because I've gone into them ad nauseum. Pro Football Focus is only used by the fans. It is not used by anyone else. And that's what makes me laugh. It's not used by anyone else. The fans use it. It's a fan site. And I'm not even going to get into the millions of reasons why it's beyond a fiasco. But you need to fix the five guys in the front and not worry about the guy standing behind them. That's all there is to it. I mean, and again, sometimes we seem to address problems that aren't there. Yes, Saquon Barkley going down is a problem, but Devontae Freeman, I think, could handle it for a short-term period of time, for a season. Same with Wayne Gallman if we give him a chance or an opportunity to run the ball. But if they don't get even a quarter of a yard push on the line and open up some holes, it doesn't matter who you bring in. We could resurrect Joe Morris. I know he's not dead, but we could bring him back. You know, we Otis Anderson. Can we get Otis Anderson in here? I mean, Tucker Frederickson. Anyone. I mean, hell. I mean, but if you can't fix the problem with the guys you have up front, I don't care who you got carrying the mail. And that's all there is to it. And that is just a plain and simple perspective. Now, the other big signing is going to be this defensive back Harper off the Raiders practice squad. And I love this signing because you look at Twitter and everything. The Giants are helping the ailing secretary. Joe Judge stole undrafted free agent Harper off the Los Angeles Raiders practice squad on TV. We stole him. Okay, I know we're looking for a silver lining. I know we're looking for hope. But if you're stealing an undrafted rookie free agent off the practice squad, that's not stealing. That's not stealing at all. That's just throwing a dart at the dartboard and hoping you hit some talent. You know, and they say Jerome Henderson and said Judge had reviewed Harper's film and believe he can help the Giants at the position of a major need. Yeah, anyone could help him at the position of major need. I'm actually thinking of coming out of retirement. I haven't played since the early 90s, but hell, and I never played corner. I played linebacker and safety. But hell, I'm thinking I'm coming out of retirement. I'm down 10 pounds now with the keto. You know, my speed, could probably be timed by an iPhone 5. That's how slow I am. But you know what? If you're just throwing darts at the dartboard trying to sign someone, hey, sign me up. What's the worst that could happen? And I love it because then Henderson falls up. Right now, I don't know a lot about him. I just found out from the coach, Joe Judge, that we signed him. And Joe Judge took a look at him and really likes his physical skills and demeanor as a player. And thought it was the guy who would benefit from having on the roster. I'm excited to work with the kid, to get to know the kid. Okay, right now, Joe Judge's talent evaluation of this roster does not fill me with confidence. Sorry, it just doesn't. And to think this is going to be an upgrade over Ballentine and Yitem or Ryan Lewis. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, he's an undrafted free agent. He played for 2 years at Oklahoma State and then his final 2 at Southern Illinois. He ranked 17th in the nation with 12 pass-up breakups as a senior. Yeah, and they thought so highly of him that Pro Football Focus had him tied for 8th in the 2020 draft class. In forced incompletions at 23.5 among quarters, tying him with Alabama's Diggs, a second-round pick from Dallas. Okay, you know what? That and $4 doesn't even get you a cup of coffee. I mean, come on. What happened to Ross Cockrell? Where's Ross? Can we just find some? Or can we just get a guy off the street? Oh, no, we did get a guy off the street. At least he was practicing with the Raiders. But to think that this is going to cure, this is when you know you are a bad team. When you're signing an undrafted free agent off another player's practice squad, and you think this is going to be the end-all be-all move. He has the potential to, and I love it because you read some of the articles. He has the potential to be the starter alongside James Bradbury. That makes me even more scared. Because that's then telling me you're not fully confident with Darnay Holmes outside of the slot or the third cornerback position. Because I'd rather just put Holmes on the island on the CB2 spot than bringing in some guy off the practice squad from the Raiders that doesn't even know our defense. It doesn't make any sense. And a lot of things that we were doing do not make football sense. I'm sorry. And I would love to say it does. And I hope this guy proves me wrong. I hope this guy is a stud. I hope this guy is Champ Bailey. Hell, I'll take Percy Williams. That's what I'll take. Going back to the '86 team, Giant fans. But you can't. I mean, you can't think that this guy we're signing off the Raiders practice squad is going to come in and play against the Rams and make a difference. And I've said it before, this is starting to hurt my head. And I don't like headaches. I don't like drinking rum in my coffee. Well, I probably do like drinking rum in my coffee. But between the Alfred Morris signing and this signing, I'm just like, maybe I need to take a couple days off. Maybe I got to make some Nick videos. Because and I did a video a long time ago that said we are turning into the Knicks of the NFL. We're a freaking train wreck. This is a train wreck move. And like I said, I'm not a Joe Judge fan, but I'm not ready to get rid of Judge. But his talent evaluation right now on this roster from the guys he cut and the guys he kept and the guys he's starting does not fill me with confidence. Sorry. Same with Dame Gettleman. This I am not sitting here going, you know what, this Joe Judge, he's a really smart guy. He's a great talent evaluator. You could say anything you want about Pat Shurmur. And everyone knows I hated Pat Shurmur. Like I said, I did a video titled Pat Shurmur, a coach only a mother could love, maybe. But Pat Shurmur never had a game like we had last week. The team played for Shurmur. I mean, you could say anything you want about him, but the team did play for him. A couple breaks here and there. We won 7 games instead of 5, and he's still the coach. So I mean, it's the jury's still out on Judge. I'm not going to say anything about him. We're going to wait and see. I said we're going to wait till week 8. But don't sit there and tell me that Alfred Morris and this guy Harper are going to be the difference makers. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I want to see results. I want to see improved play. I'm not even looking for a win. I just want to see the team play better. I want to see them coached better. I want to see less missed assignments, getting off the field on third down, and figuring out a way how these 300-pound guys can fall forward and get maybe 1/8 of a yard off the line of scrimmage. That's what I want to see. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could like, if you could subscribe, if you could ring that bell, I think you know what that means. That'd be awesome.